very much for coming out tonight for this very special celebration. My name is Renée Levcovitch-McHale. I teach in the Christianity and Culture program here at the University of St. Michael's College and the University of Toronto. Before I talk a bit more, I want to alert everybody that we are actually filming this event. And that's exciting as well because it will fill out the content for our very first postings to the Saeculum YouTube page. So we'll all be witness. So the first thing I want to do is to extend greetings to everyone here from Professor Ann Anderson, the President and Vice Chancellor of the University of St. Michael's College. Ann regretted that she couldn't be here today. Any of you who know the President know that she has been involved in Jewish-Christian dialogue as long as St. Mike's has been involved in Jewish-Christian dialogue and has pioneered a number of the initiatives that we're going to talk about tonight. And so she was particularly, she particularly regretted missing the event here tonight. So I send you her greetings on her behalf. Toronto, both the city and the university, is home to a large number of religious and cultural communities. St. Michael's has a distinguished history in the city of Toronto as a Catholic institution. Following the course laid out by the Second Vatican Council, we are today committed to playing a part to further conversation and understanding among all people of faith, among our increasingly diverse student body, among scholars and students across the university, and throughout the broader community. One special focus that has been of a particular interest of the University of St. Michael's College is the dialogue initiated by the Second Vatican Council between Christians, Catholics in particular, and Jews. And so I'm going to talk a little bit about the initiatives that we have in place in Jewish-Christian dialogue. We're here to celebrate an essay award, and particularly the winner of that award. But I want to put that in the context of a wider history in which this award fits. So at the University of St. Michael's College, there have been a number of initiatives in Jewish-Christian dialogue. One of those initiatives that really was a commitment of the university as a whole was the Three Faiths Symposium, funded by the Richard Alway Endowment Fund. In 2001, the symposium series was launched with an address by Cardinal Edward Cassidy, and a symposium on the following day on the topic, Catholics and Jews, Where Are We Now? The success of the event was noted by both the local Jewish and Christian communities. In 2002, we followed with a lecture by Dr. John Esposito, who addressed an audience on the question, where do we go from here, the Muslim world after September 11th. And the forum became a three-faiths forum after that. It became an opportunity for Jews, Christians, and Muslims to dialogue around issues of common concern. In 2004, the symposium was on the topic Creation in the Three Abrahamic Traditions. In 2007, there was a forum on the topic Abraham's Light. In 2008, we had a very special event called Sacred Sounds, in which musicians shared sacred music from these three traditions as a way of bridging difference, religious difference as well as cultural differences as well. In 2009, we had a speaker, Professor Mary Boyce, on the topic, the promise and perils of interreligious education. Mary Boyce is a leader in Jewish-Christian dialogue and also teaches in the Faculty of Education at Columbia University. In 2012, we had a quite successful forum on the topic, As Others See Us. And this explored Jewish, Christian, and Muslim perceptions and misperceptions of one another, past and present. Our speakers included Professor John Connolly, Professor Susanna Heschel, Professor Ingrid Mattson, and Michael Valpy. Just last year, we had the most recent of the fora, which was a conference on religions and social innovation. At this event, we had over 50 presenters from 4 different continents. We had keynotes by Claudio Monge, Professor Andrea Most from here at the University of Toronto, and the artist Jamali Hassan. So this is sort of one of the initiatives that has the longest history at St. Mike's, the history of the Three-Faiths Forum. Jewish-Christian dialogue has also made it into our undergraduate classrooms. Since 2008, St. Michael's College students in the Christianity and Culture and other programs have taken service learning courses in which they went to Baycrest. And they facilitated a program called Cafe Europa, which is a special program for Holocaust survivors at Baycrest, as well as a special Shabbat service called Shabbat Shalom, to bring in the Shabbat for the residents of Baycrest. We actually have a couple people who participate in that program here. And finally, another quite important initiative is the Jerusalem program, which is offered through the Faculty of Theology.